Speaker, the Fort McMurray fire is creating catastrophic effects for thousands of residents in many ways, including fire protection, addictions, and advanced education. The beast, as it is known, has spiraled into a vortex that demands vast firefighting resources. To the minister responsible, with more than 10 other wildfires burning in the province, including another dangerous one in northeast of Cadott Lake, can you assure Indigenous peoples and all Albertans that the province has enough resources to respond to any fire that may suddenly threaten any Alberta community?
Minister of Agriculture and Forestry.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and the member for the important question. We have resources right across the province. He's absolutely right. The concentration has been at Fort McMurray, but there's dry, tinder-like conditions right across the province. We've seen a little bit of relief in these past few days, but you can rest assured that our resources are in place where they're needed, when they're needed, right across the province. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
First supplemental.
During my time as Chair of ADAC and Associate Minister of Wellness, I visited the addictions facilities in Fort McMurray, and I witnessed firsthand the unique needs of clients there. And given that highly stressful crises dramatically intensify the need for support to the Minister of Health, with these critical treatment centres shut down, where can citizens seek assistance, including specifically those congregating right now at the Northlands Evacuation Centre?
Associate Minister of Health.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and to the member for the question. We are happy to report that all of the people who are at the facility, at the treatment facility in Fort McMurray, have been relocated and are receiving the treatment that they require at appropriate facilities in the area, or in the Edmonton zone, pardon me. We are working very diligently to address the mental health needs of our population immediately and in the near future. And as I mentioned earlier, we have added addictions and mental health night shift to the Lac-La-Biche Centre and are continuing to work with AHS to assess the need of evacuees and ensure that the appropriate supports are in place.
Second supplemental.
Thank you, Associate Minister. That's good news. Given that Keyano College has been fortunate to not have sustained damage, but its programs and services have been postponed indefinitely, and given that Keyano will have to regroup when its business operations resume, and students have to obviously consider their options depending on how the delay fits into their plans, to the Minister of Advanced Education, what kind of support will you provide to Keyano College students and staff to ensure that it can resume operations in the most efficient manner when it is indeed safe to do so?
Minister of Advanced Education.
Well, thank you to the member for the question. I had the opportunity to attend a makeshift convocation ceremony that Keyano College students put on for themselves, hosted at Grant MacEwan campus, and it was a rather touching moment to see people make their own diplomas and celebrate what was otherwise denied to them. Our department is working hard with our post-secondary institutions to make sure that business at Keyano College continues as well as we can. I'm particularly thankful to our partners at NATE who are providing payroll services to staff at Keyano College, and we'll make sure that the students and staff and administration